I have spent a couple of years tolerating disrespect until I realized that I was literally the one teaching people how to treat me. So if you're someone who is tired of being taken for granted or people treat you as a joke, in this video I'm going to share few tactics that actually work and that will actually teach people how to treat you. Hi everyone, this is Surbhi Gandhi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, I'm a chartered accountant by qualification. With that, I'm also a yoga trainer, a content creator, a podcast host and an entrepreneur. If you're new to my channel, please make sure that you like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now let's get started. It took me 5 years to learn all these tactics. I wish I knew them earlier. So the first and the most important thing is respect begins with how you treat yourself. You cannot demand respect from others. Respect starts with you. Let's begin with the biggest lie that we have always been told since so many years. We've told that respect has to be earned. You need to do something good to earn respect. But I have realized that you do not earn respect. You set the standard for it. And most people set the bar way too low, like I used to do for the last couple of years. Self-respect is actually built and it is not begged for. And chasing respect is actually the quickest way to lose it. Every day, people walk into rooms begging, pleading, and desperate to be respected. Maybe it's their partner who doesn't value them, or a friend, or someone in their office, or maybe their boss or manager. But if you're sick of being taken for granted all the time, the truth is you do not get respect by asking for it. The real foundation starts with the fact that you don't even respect yourself. If you disrespect yourself, others will never respect you. So people respecting you is actually an indicator of you respecting yourself. And so you have to respect yourself before anybody else is going to respect you. If someone disrespects you or make you feel small, you feel pissed off, you feel frustrated, you feel angry. And then you think that you have to prove everyone wrong. So what you do? You try harder to prove your worth. And then what happens? They might actually respect you less. Respecting yourself doesn't make you selfish. It actually makes you stable. Because when you respect yourself, your boundaries are very clear. You have standards that are non-negotiable, and then people around you know where they stand. They understand what your standards are and how you treat yourself. Number 2 is leaving toxic environment is often the most effective way to command respect. You cannot control or change other people's behavior, but you can control how you respond or whether you remain in unhealthy environments. The power to maintain respect lies in your ability to leave any disrespectful relationship or any disrespectful situation. One thing that I can tell you is always choose self-respect over convenience or comfort, even if that requires you to leave a job, leave a relationship, or maybe leave a friend. Like, no matter how charming, how connected, or how important they are. So here are a few questions that you need to ask yourself to evaluate a person. These questions are: is this person worth my time and energy? Or do I like myself when I'm around them? Do they challenge me in ways to elevate myself, or they confuse me and make me doubt myself? Staying with people who drain your energy means you are losing respect for yourself, and it is not about the person, it is actually about you. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you are actually showing the world how to treat you. Because here's the thing, people who really respect themselves, they just leave situations and people who don't respect them. They don't complain about it, they just ghost them and leave them. Choosing to stay makes you disrespect yourself. The same goes in workplace. Even if you're in a toxic job or a toxic workplace, you cannot change the people around you. But what you can do is you can actually pull yourself out of that situation or that job and choose self-respect for yourself. And most of the time when we try to do this, maybe we try to leave a toxic relationship or a toxic job, we often think that maybe I cannot get other person, or maybe I won't be able to get another job. Like, I have to make it work because I am married to this person, or I am dating this person for so long, or I have been in this job for so many years. I understand that, but at the same time there is that quote that comes to my mind every time I think about this. Quote is: insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Let me tell you that the situation won't change unless you do, and you don't change by just wanting or just wishing for it. You change by doing something different. Someone saying or doing something disrespectful doesn't make them toxic. toxic. It is you who is allowing that disrespect that makes it toxic, that you allow yourself to remain in that situation. So what are some daily practices to build self-respect? The first and the most important is keep the promises that you make yourself and follow them consistently. If you don't keep your word to yourself and you are pissed off at people who disrespect you, then you have nothing to complain about. We don't have control over what other people will do, but we do have control about how we respond to ourselves and what we are going to do. The next is avoid staying in environments that does not align with your values. If there are people around you who are indulged in bad habits, smoking, drinking, partying, not ambitious, trust me, you are going to become one of them. So make sure that you be around people who are really ambitious and want to do something in their life. You don't have to change them, you don't have to tell what is right for them, but what you can definitely do is you can pull yourself out of that situation. The next is master your emotions, because that will enhance self-respect. I feel that emotional control is very crucial aspect of maintaining self-respect. Powerful individuals do not resort to yelling or emotional outbursts. Instead, they handle disrespect calmly and decisively through their actions rather than the drama. People who are really powerful, people who have true personal power, they do not yell at people. They have actually mastered their own emotions and they successfully create boundaries around them without any drama. You don't need to yell at someone. You don't need to shout to explain someone. That means that if someone cheats on you and you are thinking to yourself that I will leave, you don't need to yell and tell them. You just have to leave. So what does handling your emotions look like in practice? We do not fight, we don't argue, we don't yell. We don't call people by names in anger or in conflicts. We use our actions, not our words. So you have to learn to master your emotions, stay calm and use your actions. The next tactic is that respect is taught through consequences and not conversation. Nobody disrespects you without your permission, and so respect is taught by what you accept, not what you explain to other people. So I had this one very toxic friend, and this person used to disrespect me. I used to feel bad. We used to stop talking for like 10-15 days, and after 2 weeks this person used to come again in my life, say sorry, and I was actually stuck in that loop of accepting, tolerating disrespect and then again going back to this person. And all through this process, one thing that I learned was, if someone disrespects you and all you do is just say words, nothing changes. If you ask someone to change and if they didn't change after the first time, then maybe they're not going to change even after your 5th and 6th attempt. Walking away from a situation or a relationship does not mean that you are quitting. It actually means choosing self-respect over toxic behavior, and that is why respect doesn't start with other people. It starts with how you behave, how you treat yourself, how you show up and what you tolerate, and that version that you're trying to build will never be in a toxic situation. So these are a few tips that I have learned over the years, and trust me, now people actually take me seriously. Nobody treats me as a joke because I know what I deserve. I have set my boundaries so high. I respect myself because I know what I do with myself. Others are watching me. I hope this video was helpful. If this video resonated with you, please make sure that you like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. In case if you want me to come up with any other videos, please let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.